in the morning, heart of South Philly. Let's go see what the people have got to say. I'm ready to roll if they need me.
Now listen here, Dutch. Mets and the Cowboys, they suck.
1, 2, 3, go Birds! Go Birds! Here we go, 302BIRDS, you know stinks. Go Birds! Oh my gosh, Chad.
Your favorite Chicagoan. Go Phils.
As always, God bless. Go Birds.
Get your water ice and soft pretzels ready because you are now tuned into a 302BIRDS podcast experience. Proudly presented by TickPick, Nick's Pizza, El Diablo Burritos, and Klondike Kate's on the heart of Main Street. Let's take it to the show.
In the cold of South Philly, where the green fire glows, the Eagles crush the Giants, sent them home with busted shoes. Cam Scatterboo got banged up till Big Don brought him cheesesteaks. AJ's hammy is healing. Fangio's cooking tunes. I swear it's true. These bye-week blues. That actually went a lot better than I thought it would. Holy shit. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Halloween episode of 302BIRDS. I'm just going to give it to KJ.
Happy Halloween. This toucan, or whatever kind of bird it is, doesn't want to stick on my shoulder. But you know what? Shiver me timbers. It's Halloween. And I see Spider-Man in the flesh. And I see Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
ready for
really
some rum?
extra thankful that we have Jaden here tonight because I could not do camera in this mask, dude. Like, I can't see shit. So I'm out here, like, in, like, you know, this air, like, I don't know what's going on. So shout out to Jaden, first off. Second off, we got a ton to talk about. Luckily, I know the topic's up here. If you guys don't see on your camera right now, no, it's not me, Peter Parker looking ass. No, it's not the pirate next to me. Sorry, I couldn't think of a pirate name quick enough.
Jack Sparrow you could have thought of.
I guess there you go, or Davy Jones fucking locker.
David Jones locker.
Blackbeard.
Ballpark Tommy's
beard,
here
though.
tonight, and we're going to get him fired up, asking him about some trade rumors with the Phillies. We got some call-ins. We got some Sixers talk. Sorry, geez, Mary and Joseph. But we got a lot on tap for you guys. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get to our call-ins and kick off the show, and then we'll dive into the Phillies. But thank you to El Diablo, as always.
What do I want when I'm in the state of Delaware? Of course, El Diablo Burritos. Customer service always is serving your food with a smile on their face, asking how your day is, but their food is phenomenal as well. Their burritos are out of this world, one of the best burritos in town. Their queso is phenomenal. Their burrito bowls are amazing as well. When you're in and around Delaware, stop by your local El Diablo Burritos and tell them that 302BIRDS sent you. God bless. Go Birds.
So I know we got Jesse who's going to be calling in any moment to the show. If you guys want to call, and after that, that number to dial is 302-316-4848 to let us know whatever you got on your mind. I probably sound super muffled right now. But yeah, a lot of things going on right now in the Philly sports realm. Sixers are hot as hell. Phillies are going through growing pains, I think would be the right word. But let's go ahead and see with Jesse.
We got the caller, don't we?
Yo, what's good?
How you doing? Timbers. Walk the
Good,
poke deck.
boys.
Swab the poke deck.
All right. first off, I gotta know, Dolph, how long did you take in the shower to perfect that perfect intro? I did not realize you were a man of many talents.
Thank you, man. You just made my night with that compliment. I gotta not lie to you, Jesse. I appreciate that. That was unfortunately not in the shower. I'm gonna sing it in the shower tonight, though. Now you inspired me. But that was actually in my car on my lunch break. A song came on shuffle, and yeah, man, I got the bye week blues, bro. It sucks, I'm out here. Sunday, I'm not going to be able to bet on an anytime touchdown on Saquon Barkley and lose my money this year. Last year, it was profitable, but yeah, brother, I got the bye week blues. What about you?
Me too, man. You know what it is? Early, I think early we get to the sports for a sec. I think going into the year, a lot of people expected that the Birds would. There was a possibility that the Birds would start off, cold, because you need to find, an identity with, the new OC. Those always seem to, those always need to work themselves out, even though you do have, Saquon, Dallas Goedert, Jalen, Devontae, AJ, all these guys, they need to mesh. But I had zero doubt that they would. And now it seems like they are, with a win against the Vikings, a win against the Giants. And you're at that point of the year, just like last year, where you have an identity. You're able to cook, you're able to steamroll your way, through the rest of the year, get to the playoffs, steamroll through the wild card if you get to play that, steamroll through the division, steamroll through the NFC Championship, and then go all the way to San Francisco to the Super Bowl. That's how it's gonna be, boys. That's how it's gonna be.
I love it, man. I love the confidence. KJ, Pirate KJ, what do you think?
Oh, I'll tell you one thing. Well, I do think these Eagles, they do make me feel like right now we are at an all-time high for gold and treasure in Philadelphia right now. We got ourselves some gold. So, yes, I agree. I do. And I do think that the Giants have walked the plank.
That one was good.
They have walked the plank.
That is good.
But yes.
Bro, they're done. They've been done. It's so funny to me because I saw takes before the season starts. And
did we lose him? Did he go through a tunnel?
Takes that the Giants would be good this year. They will never be good. That is not New York sports. And I was talking about, I mentioned it in the pod that KJ just did about the Sixers. New York sports teams, that they will never have my trust ever to do anything of significance to win championships. That's not in their DNA. It's just not.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, losing is in their DNA. Having expectations, under-delivering, and making shitty chopped cheeses is all in their DNA. Don't even get KJ McCoy started. Jesse, you should you were talking before, and Jesse's new to the podcast, guys. I want to just give a welcome to Jesse from Philly Sports Pulse. He's doing a great job manning that. So if you guys don't give Philly Sports Pulse a follow on Instagram, and it's an extension of 302 Birds. But we were talking about lore.
Stick with the fishes.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, boys.
No worries. What were we talking about before that, though? Now I forget where I was going at with that. Something with lore.
I don't know. New York sports lore, how they have the
Simmons.
most championships out of any of the major cities in America.
They actually do.
Oh, yeah, now I remember. Jesse, you should ask KJ McCoy what his favorite New York cheesesteak is.
All right, KJ McCoy, I will ask you, what is your favorite New York cheesesteak?
Oh, man. I mean, I don't have a favorite. Well, actually, it's funny you mention
It could be none.
Yes, there it is. Delco to the rescue.
I will tell you one thing. I'm going there this weekend, and apparently, shout out to my buddy Josh Siegel. Apparently, he's taking me to Bradley Cooper's place.
Oh, okay, yes, that's actually an exception. But that's a Philly cheesesteak in New York.
Place. Yeah, no,
Danny
Wait,
Coops.
Bradley Cooper has a cheesesteak place in New York?
Yeah, it's called Danny
Made by a
Coops, and
New
apparently
Yorker?
it's pretty good.
If it's made by a New Yorker, then it's a bunch of chopped shit. That's what it is.
There he is. That's
Yep.
the McCoy I know.
What
We
is
were
it?
at the stadium a couple
You know what
years
they
ago,
have?
Jesse, and it said
They
New
call it a
York
bunch of
cheesesteak,
roast
and we have a
beef
clip of
sandwich with
KJ reacting pretty funny to it. He freaked out. And then there are people in line in Eagles jerseys, and he's like, "Yo, what are you doing, man? Get out of line. You don't want to eat this." It's hilarious.
Oh my God! Yeah, no, I'm a Mako guy myself. Like I think I told you guys,
God.
but you
Just
cannot
bad.
you cannot pass up a Delco cheesesteak. They're goated. They're goated.
No, I hear you, dude. I 100% hear you. And as Moose is saying, fuck New York with the PH. I love it, Moose. Well,
And he's
Jesse, I
also
got
saying
one
that
question
I
for
wear
you.
a do-rag.
Um,
It's not a do-rag.
I'm gonna put the mask on in a second. I just gotta be able to hear and see. So give me a minute. It looks more like a bed cap at this point. But
You look
we're
like
actually gonna
Paul
bring
now.
you into our first segment while you're on the phone, Jesse, because why not? We want to go into the
Yeah,
ballpark
sure.
with you. Time for Phillies talk with Ballpark Tommy. Finger stitch. All right, shout out to Nick's Pizza
I like
as
this.
always. Go to Nick's Pizza, get the best pizza in Delaware, Detroit style. They do cheesesteaks, they do pastas, they do amazing fries. They do Burger Day. Yesterday was Burger Day, so get out to Nick's Pizza and shop local. But he's back.
I am.
Ballpark Tommy.
He
As
is
you're,
back.
speaking of singing in the shower, Jesse, this is just going to be one of those pods. You know who used to sing a lot
Oh
in the
my-
shower in college? That guy right there. And your girl,
Oh my
Adele,
God.
Tom,
What
has
a
a song that
segment.
goes,
What?
rumor has it. And I like that song too, so I'm not going to lie. I'll sing that song in the shower.
And
What a
apparently, from a
segue.
source,
Oh
I
my
heard
God.
that he used to sing a lot of Taylor Swift songs too.
Hey,
I did.
and he'll
don't
own it,
mess with
dude.
my girl.
yeah, he'll
I
own
love
it.
Taylor Swift.
He doesn't care. That's what I love about Tom. He owns his shit. But Tom, rumor has it, Bryce Harper might be, I guess it could happen now because he wouldn't have to shave his beard with everything changing. Everybody's going soft. But Bryce Harper could be a Yankee. What do you think?
Oh
when you
my
hear
God. This is once again the fake news media, bunch of horse crock, WIP shit. Just like the AJ Brown stuff. Why do you think Crossing Broad stopped talking about AJ Brown? It's because it's a bunch of horse shit. Like I don't think the media here, like Embiid, I think did it best. He goes, "Oh, thank God! You like after all these years, finally somebody can support me on the court, and like you guys can finally get off my back." Like Bryce Harper, single-handedly won postseason, brought this team to a World Series. This team was on the brink of death, saw no signs of any sort of playoff opportunity over 10 years. We were counting on guys like Nick Williams, Aaron Altair, Michael Saunders. There's
Aaron Harang. How about Aaron Harang?
Yeah, Aaron
There you
Harang
go.
was there for
Revere.
a hot second. John Lannon. We were counting on those guys to bring us back to that promised land. Like
Ben
what?
Revere.
Ben Revere
sir.
was there. Like all these guys were terrible, and Bryce Harper in the meantime is bringing you from the brink of death, and you just call him an average. Like, oh, he's a decent player. He's good, and not elite. What do you mean he's not elite? Did he have the best of seasons? No, but he had a wrist injury. We knew that, and he was the one of two players. So you're trying to get rid of two players who were consistent in your lineup all year. Here, Brandon Marsh wasn't consistent really until like late May, early June to the end of the year. You had to go out and get Harrison Bader or Nick Castellanos is a head case. He's
Yep.
Max Kepler, you couldn't get the swing a bat till you threatened to bring up Crawford.
Get him.
Trey Turner was consistent, but then as soon as he got super hot, he would get hurt. Stott can't swing a bat anymore, but then
Get him,
you have
Tom!
Sosa. Bohm's too worried about going out with the girl on ESPN. And
Yep.
JT
Oh,
Real
good God.
Get him, Tom!
He's old. So, like, and Aaron Nola, he was decent in the playoffs, but the rest of them sucks. Like, you're going after one of your two consistent players in Bryce Harper and Kyle Schwarber. Kyle Schwarber might not be back if you don't pay the man, and give him blank checks. Though I know he wasn't the best this past series,
If they
but he
do
was
not
your only
pay
guy who
Kyle
scored runs.
Schwarber, this
What?
city will burn down.
I think he said it's going to burn down Philly.
It cannot happen. It can't.
And you can hear it.
Honestly, he is the guy that held this city together.
Yeah. Bryce Harper's the only one who, like, he was consistent for the most part all year. Was he the same 30 homer guy? No. He was hurt though. That's why we know he had a wrist injury. And to say he sucked, you have to be brain dead. I already saw it come across our screen. And whoever said that doesn't have two brain cells to rub together. But
ban him. Ban him from the chat.
What did they say?
That all the hitters sucked. Bryce Harper did not suck.
Oh, that's
freaking
that's
but
the
he did not suck year round. And you know what? Schwarber didn't suck either. I'm over these false narratives. If the dude almost set a single season franchise record in home runs, and stop with everybody sucked. Let's take a real analytical view at this team. Let's be honest with ourselves. Stop moping and being, stop being an idiot for 2 seconds and just look at what actually happened. This isn't going to happen. And if it does happen, Dave Dombrowski is going to be run out of this city for ruining what was once a great player. Bryce Harper's the greatest thing to have happened to this Phillies franchise since 2015, easily. In the last 10 years, he's the greatest thing to happen to this franchise. He brought this team gradually over his first 3 seasons back, and help us bring in people like a Kyle Schwarber, like a Nick Castellanos when he was first going well, and then started to build a positive culture around this ball club and not this loser mentality where we got to get a washed up Jay Bruce to be our DH and hope for the best. I don't know. I'm over these terrible narratives that people want just to get clickbait. I'm over the hot takes. I'm over everything. And put it into perspective.
We got somebody saying it's that Jack Fritz. That's funny. Hey, that's a compliment. They're comparing you to a great right there. I would say the only probably logical person potentially on WIP some days might be
I don't know. I mean, from what I'm hearing, I heard that he's giving people in his neighborhood, he's giving kids freaking organic gummy bears.
He is?
Yep.
Gummy bears at least.
Well, never mind. I take back what
94,
I said.
94, try not to clickbait challenge. Impossible.
Hey, so I got a question for you, Jesse. You're our guest. What do you think about these rumors with Bryce Harper? What's going through your mind? Because I know when we talked, you told me you're a huge Phillies guy.
Yeah, they're my guys. I hate to say it, but my heydays of being a Philly sports fan were it started in the 2012, 2015 age when we could get 70 to 80 wins. But that being said, when Bryce Harper signed with Philadelphia, seemingly out of left field, shout out Matt. I do not shout out Matt Clintock for many things, but shout out that man for getting that deal done. Screw him for literally everything else, because I feel like he set this franchise back years. And Dave Dombrowski had to, retool a little bit for a year or two and get the Phils back on track. But that's beside the point. Once you had Bryce Harper, there has been a sense of stability in this lineup every single night that he is on the field. He is the anchor of that lineup. Pitchers do not want to face him. We saw it plenty of times this year. You walk Bryce Harper to get to Alec Bohm. You walk Bryce Harper to get to JT Realmuto. That says to me more about the construction of the lineup rather than Bryce Harper. I think that, yes, while he's getting up there in age, I still think that while he's up there in age, you can still get good Bryce Harper. And that's ideally what you need when you had guys like Nick Castellanos, like Trey Turner, like Kyle. They were, when signed, they were supposed to be your guys that stepped up in October. And they just weren't. So I'm not sure if either it's just baseball approach or Dave Dombrowski just missed. Because you had these smaller role players like Harrison Bader come in. He's my guy, Master Bader. He came in and he kicked ass for us.
Yeah,
so
he did.
Maybe the approach this offseason is to, instead of going for guys that swing for the fences every time, you go for guys that hit 280, 290 career averages. So when they get on base, people are forced to pitch to Bryce Harper because that's when I think he does his most damage.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely get that. And Jesse, we appreciate you calling in, brother. We really do. And giving the Phillies knowledge. And guys, please be sure to follow Philly Sports Pulse on Instagram. Jesse's crushing it over there and excited to see the big things that they're going to do.
Have some treasure, Jesse.
Appreciate you guys for the opportunity.
See you, Jesse. Have a good night.
Appreciate you, KJ. Appreciate you, Dalton. Have a good one,
Of course,
boys.
man.
No worries. We appreciate you as well. It's a good man right there. Dennis, if you want to call in, feel free. We can kind of bounce around. But Tommy, anything else you want to say about the Phils? And also, I want to go back to this comment right here and get your response on it. What did you think about Dombrowski's comments recently?
Well, I think that's what, like, Bryce kind of gave a generic, like, I think people are trying to say Bryce started. I'm not sure Bryce really started it. Bryce just kind of gave a generic, like, yeah, I'm pissed out. Like, the game just ended. We're eliminated from the playoffs. We failed again. I'm pissed. And just kind of said, hey, all those decisions are kind of up to Dave Dombrowski. And people took it as, oh, he's calling out Dave Dombrowski. I don't think he really did that. I think that was kind of more manufactured.
Well, we're going to hear this debate right now.
Call from the Moose.
Oh,
Accept,
jeez.
Press 1.
Arr, do I hear me pirate moose on the deck?
What the hell did I call? Jack Sparrow? I thought I called 302 Birds. What I call Pirates of the Caribbean?
Happy Halloween, moose.
Hey, let me tell you. Go back to acting school, KJ. We gotta get your pirate thing a little bit better, buddy. I appreciate the effort. Though.
Oh, Moose, you're an actor too, don't you know?
Yeah, well, I don't get paid, so. Yeah.
All right.
I don't either.
Moose, I see the comments about the Philly stuff. I mean, I get your frustration about Bryce Harper. Tell us how you're feeling, bro.
What, the Phillies? I forgot about it. I'm not worried about them in March.
Said like a true Philly sports fan.
Yeah,
so if Bryce
done with
Harper
them,
went
man.
and played for the Yankees,
that's
would you be
yesterday's
upset?
news.
I won't be loud.
Harper's not going nowhere, and all these dopes that want him out of here, that's just something to talk about.
Yeah.
Same with AJ Brown. That's all bullshit, though.
Yeah.
So what do you want to talk about, Moose?
Well, it's a bye week, so I got a lot. I can get a lot of shit done around the house. I'm glad the bye week's perfect because it's halfway. It's actually halfway through. So I'm cool with it because I need a little break myself.
Yep.
I get that.
And to get shit done around the house, So basketball, I'm a little impressed with the Sixers.
How about it, Moose? Back on the Sixers
Being
bandwagon.
4-0 in October.
There you go.
Moose, do you own a 76ers jersey?
No, I actually don't.
Huh.
Will you be buying a 76ers jersey after this season?
Absolutely not.
You nailed that one perfectly, brother. I love it.
And I'm a fan. Oh, I'm a diehard. But for some reason, do I have any Sixers shit? I mean, I might have a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Maybe a hoodie,
that don't
a
fit me
T-shirt.
anymore. I might have a Barkley shirt that don't fit me anymore.
There you go. The mound, the round.
But no, I'm diehard. I got a Flyers jersey. How about the Flyers last night? How about that fight at the end of the game?
Yeah,
That was great.
So I was at the game, Moose, actually, and it was intense. And I mean, they definitely, the refs were freaking. I don't know what they were smoking.
They were terrible.
They were horrible. They were
terrible.
Like that was
the refs are terrible in every sport. If you notice that.
Yeah. They were
I
horrible.
feel like it's progressively gotten worse. Too.
Yeah, it's got worse. It definitely has.
As a matter of fact, Irving Fryer was talking about that last night. Across all sports, it seems like the refs are just, and then of course we're tying that into that gambling thing.
Yeah,
it wouldn't
how
surprise me
how
one
easy
bit.
is it for a ref to take a bribe?
Well, it did happen in the NBA years ago with
Tim Donaghy.
Yes,
Tim Donaghy
did.
talked about it all, like,
yep,
in his book and in his documentaries about how he's like, yeah, I got caught, and he's like, yeah, it was part of the mob in Delco and all the people he met at Cardinal O'Hara High School and stuff like that. It like it happens, and he said he's like, yeah, I'm the one who got caught and whatnot, but he's like, I was the one who got caught. There's other co-conspirators as well.
Yeah, I mean they're human beings, dude. Money talks, bullshit walks.
Exactly. Agreed.
I mean, who's this? I mean, I'm not into this whole it's rigged shit, but if referees and none of these umpires and referees make a lot of money.
Right.
No,
not like not what they should be getting paid. So think about it.
Yeah.
You know, hey, Joe Blow comes up to you and says, "Hey, man, give you X amount of dollars if you kind of call this our way."
Yeah. I mean, it could happen. It could.
Like, I just can't believe that every ref in every sport's an idiot, and they don't know what a strike is. They don't know what a fucking holding is. They don't know what a fucking roughing the pass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
You know.
definitely in sports, it seems like even with all the technology that we've been getting as well, I mean, the advancement that we've been getting in sports and technology-wise, you would think that they would be way better at their jobs, but they're not. And it makes no sense.
Not.
It makes no sense
It
at
makes you
all.
wonder.
Yeah, it does. It does make you wonder. It really does. What
I mean,
did you think?
Vegas is powerful.
Yeah. Moose, what did you think about the Giants-Eagles game this weekend? And how did it feel to shut those freaking midget fans up?
Well, I had a good time with one. I don't know if you saw the video. I put a megaphone in my hand. We're going to have some fun,
right?
Yeah, the guy was a good sport. You know, I mean, what's he going to do? I'm there with a megaphone yelling at him. What's he going to do? He was a good sport. But yeah, they got excited, dude. Look, their team sucked. They've sucked for a while. They got a little excited because they got lucky and beat us a couple weeks ago. And you know, now they're back to where they need to be, back in their place. You know. Yeah, they might end up third in the division. You know, I keep saying the Cowboys will end up last.
Yeah, they're going to end up last for sure. And everybody said, I don't know. Kids, children, it's okay to hate the Dallas Cowboys. It's okay.
It sure is.
But
Sure
Moosey,
is. Why not?
I got one more question for you. We got a new player today. The Eagles are getting some depth at cornerback, and the trade deadline's coming up. Is there any more positions that you would like to see the Eagles make a move for, or anybody specifically you'd like to see, the Eagles bring in?
Well, we were talking last night about corner. So apparently I didn't see the news today. I was doing yard work and shit. So I guess we picked up somebody.
Yes, we got Michael Carter from the New York Jets.
Oh, okay. What do you think? I don't know.
From what I heard, I mean, our buddy Chaos Chris told me that Michael Carter is a pretty decent quarterback. I'm pretty sure he's a slot corner.
Yeah.
So I mean, definitely that's going to help out. I think definitely they traded away John Mechie. So that guy John Mechie, that experiment just isn't going to work. And I mean, honestly, I'm not mad at them for trading him away because we weren't using him at all. We just weren't.
No, I didn't even hear his name. I haven't heard his name at all this year.
No, you haven't. And I mean, the one thing is now they're using other guys that they acquired in the offseason. They're now using Tank Bigsby. They're using him, which
it's about time.
Yeah, and it's about time. And he stepped up. He definitely stepped up and showed that we have a two-headed monster in the backfield with Tank Bigsby and Saquon now. So, I mean, that's cool to see.
Yeah, I mean, that was an all-around. That was the best performance team-wide that we saw this year.
Yeah, it definitely was.
So, now, and something to get to A.J. Brown. Oh, so as far as any other position to pick up, I mean, it doesn't hurt to maybe get another offensive line and defensive line. You know, doesn't hurt there. Wide receiver, we're good. You know, tight end, we're good. I mean, you know, I would say something on one of the lines. You know, just in case. I mean, really, corner's the big thing. We all know that.
Yeah, you know, I agree, Moose.
Back to the AJ thing real quick. You know, all the crap he's doing. Now, you got to remember, he's had a hamstring problem. And this problem goes back, and we were talking earlier prior about this last night. And he's great to get info from, being a former wide receiver. He had that hamstring issue last year. He had all off season to get that corrected. Training camp, and it's funny because they hardly do shit in training camp.
Right.
And then the first game of the season, and now he has his hamstring thing. But this goes back to last year. So what Herb said was, with the wide receivers, they do most. They're the ones that run the most. You know what I mean? So is he not out there running and stretching and doing what he needs to do to get correct? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Moose. I mean, he's gotta also play his part, and that was what I was talking about with somebody today. Is this? He can't make these posts and do these things and make these cryptic messages, and then expect nobody to react any sort of way.
Oh,
right?
Yeah. If you watch him run, he's stiff. He's not flexible. He's stiff. Yeah. You know what I'm. You know where I'm coming from. He's not. I know he's a big guy and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But for him to sit there, first of all, the team's winning. Number one. Number two. I'm losing my train of thought. People are yelling at me. Number two, he's been injured, so it's not like I don't get where he's coming from with all this.
Yeah.
So,
you hit the nail on the head.
But we don't want to this trade talk and all that nonsense. If things are like this time next year, we'll probably get traded.
I agree with that 100%. If this continues, there's no doubt in my mind that you got to get him out of here. Thank you for subscribing, Todd. We appreciate you. But yeah, man, you're right. Like if this continues, the team's just like, I think I will say this. I was listening to WIP and I'll give Joe Giglio some credit. He basically said that he thinks Jeffrey Lurie set the message that no one is above the team. And the team just sent a message to A.J. Brown with the way that they played on Sunday of we don't necessarily need you. We want you, but we don't need you.
And I think that's a strong message that was sent. I want A.J. Brown. Do we need A.J. Brown? No. So
Devontae Smith is quietly becoming one of the number ones in the league. I mean, he goes out, he performs, he blocks, he does everything. And you know what? He's not one of these divas.
No.
Yeah, he doesn't complain. You know what I mean? You're right. He does his job, and that's a good thing. But Moose, we got to move on to our next segment. We appreciate you calling in and contributing your time. We really do. And congratulations on your win as well in the wing contest.
Oh, thank you.
Good luck at Wing Bowl. We're excited for you. And
it will be February, Friday before the February. It's the wing pole with cheerleaders.
Yep.
And I'll fill you in more on that.
Moose, we got to know, what are you going to be for Halloween?
I usually put a tent up and light it up in front of my house and do a whole big setup.
Yeah, but
and I'll probably put all my face paint and shit.
Himself, he just said his face paint.
Oh, yourself.
What's that?
I
thought I'll get in my my normal costume.
I thought you were going to do Hulk Hogan.
Well, I really, I would have to shave my head bald, wouldn't I? Oh, no.
Maybe. Or you just go get a blonde wig, brother.
I am a real American.
All right. Well, we appreciate you, Moose. We hope you have a good night, sir.
Are you too? Good night, go Birds. You guys are doing a hell of a job. Keep it up, and I'll talk to you later.
Take care. Thank you.
Yeah. The moose is loose.
The moose is loose. All right. I want to give the proper.
You are now listening to KJ Sports Sixers Talk presented by the Sleeper app.
I think we got a call.
Actually, perfect timing because look who called in during the topic where we can use him the most. What's up, Dennis?
Dennis the Menace.
Did you really think I wasn't going to call in?
Hey, your timing is impeccable, dude. You called in during the Sixers segment, which it couldn't be better. I mean, we'll let you take it first as our guest. How excited are you about this team, D?
This is it, man. Hey, I was hitting it during the main show. Don't call it a comeback, bro. Do not call it a comeback. Them boys are alive and well. We just got to keep it rocking, keep it rolling. Oh, hi, Ballpark. You look great. Hairline looks great, dude. Great bunny ears.
Thank you, sir.
But, yeah, 4-0, first time. Feels great. Let's go Sixers.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
hashtag fuck Franklin.
Yeah, you still not very fond of Franklin. I get it. Hip hop's better come back. If not, Dennis is gonna dress up in a hip hop costume, I heard, and show up at the stadium that night.
No, I weigh too much. I can't pull it off. I can't jump that high.
Well, KJ then will, I guess, right? KJ for the kids.
I used to do trampoline basketball a little bit. In my backyard, I could definitely do it.
My backyard.
I could do it.
Oh my God. But Dennis, how excited are you for the future of this team too? We're gonna get, I think, pretty far in the playoffs this year. What's your expectation for the Sixers in the postseason? If you have one right now.
Not yet. Don't jinx us, Stolt.
I don't want to jinx it, but it could be different, man. Oh, I guess you're still here. Are you still here, D?
We're 4-0. Let's take it easy. Let's see where we get. We got to be patient. Don't jinx nothing. Knock on wood. That means knock on your forehead. Something.
All right. Yes, sir. I got you.
Don't overreact. Let's see where we're at come the end of December.
Fair point. Fair point.
Definitely.
But I love you guys. Have a great show. Ballpark, stay cute. Don't be a stranger. Say hi once in a while.
I suppose I can do that.
I suppose.
Aw.
All right, guys. I love y'all. Go Birds. Go Sixers.
See you, Dennis.
Yeah. Fuck Franklin.
Love you too, man. Take care. But yeah, it was exciting. And we're gonna get to the Flyers next as well. Don't worry. I know you're excited for that, Daniel. But I'll let KJ McCoy talk about the Sixers for a second.
Yeah. So I mean, this team's 4-0 right now, and definitely it's a different feeling with this team, and especially when Embiid is not involved. VJ Edgecombe is the second coming of Dwayne Wade. He is. He just is. This kid, 20 years old, out of Baylor, out of the Bahamas, this kid is a real deal. I mean, the veteran presence he shows already, he now actually, in his debut, for a rookie, he now has the most points in Sixers history. And guess who he stepped over? Pun intended, Allen Iverson. So, yeah, I mean, right now this kid is on fire. I mean, he can do everything on the floor. He can get some steals. He can get some blocks. He can finish. That's the main thing. He can finish at the rim, and he has no fear at all. And another guy, too. I mean, they make this duo that has been created, and it is an awesome name, and that is VJ Max. It happens to be the same place where our good friend Friday works. So shout out to TJ Maxx. But yeah, I mean, Tyrese Maxey, he has had an insane display of games. Multiple 20-plus point games, multiple 30-plus point games, a 40-burger as well. He's been insane. So this team just seems like they're happy. They seem like they have a lot of young talent. And honestly, keep Paul George out of here right now. Just keep him out of it for right now, because I don't want to screw up this mojo that we have right now. Because this young core that we have, Adeem Bona, VJ Edgecombe, I mean, Jared McCain will be back soon. I truly believe in this young core and this future of this team. I'm excited. I'm very excited. And we're just got to see where it goes. And I mean, the East is wide open with the Celtics not having Jason Tatum right now. It is definitely it is wide open for the Sixers to be one of those teams out there. Yeah, you got the Knicks as well, but now you got VJ Edgecombe, who I know Knicks fans are going to get pissed at this, but he can actually go face to face with Jalen Brunson. So let's go. All ready. Clap your hands, ballpark. Clap your hands. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay, cool.
I don't know. Somebody keeps muting me. I hear.
Sorry, you had a background noise that keeps coming up. So when you're not talking, you might just want to mute. That's all. If you want to do it manually.
All right. I don't think it's me. I hear it from other places, but okay. I'm hearing it through my phone from you guys, but but I love the Sixers this year so far. BJ, I think he's more enthusiastic than whatever this music is that's playing. He doesn't have the blues.
Yeah.
VJ and Maxey, they're a great combo so far. Embiid hasn't been that great, but they're exciting to watch again. Like I'm with Dennis. I don't really have playoff expectations. I'm just happy to see fun basketball again.
Yeah, that 100% makes sense. I get where you guys are coming from, especially with the way that this team has let us down.
I'm ready to be hurt by the Sixers again.
Yeah, I'm ready to. I mean, yes, they do. Honestly, if you look in a mirror, I mean, it's funny that Dalt is rocking the Spider-Man thing, because it's like that meme with the Spider-Man looking at the twin and whatever, pointing, doing that. It's like that with the Sixers and the Phillies, but I think the difference is with the Sixers right now is you don't have that high of expectations for them at the moment. Even though, I mean, don't get me wrong, VJ's playing like insane, and this kid is playing like he could be the next coming of Dwayne Wade. And I know somebody said in the comments, well, he's not defensively like Dwayne Wade. Yeah, but I'm saying he's a second coming offensively. Defensively, he'll get there. So I'm excited, but then I do think that that this team definitely, the difference is with the Phillies though, they gave us a lot of false hope, and it sucks. And I know ballpark out of anybody there's nobody more pissed off at the Phillies than ballpark right now. I mean, I literally, when the Phils lost in the postseason, the first person I thought of was our good friend ballpark Tommy, and it sucks. So we just got to hope that the Sixers, they keep on going and they show us some real good progress. They show us some real good promise that we will have their back and they will actually not let us down like the Phillies have been doing recently.
They will. I have a good feeling. But let's talk about another team that's been making us proud.
He shoots, he scores! Time for Slap Shots with Zep. Flyers talk from 302 Birds.
So we don't have Zep, but we do have Ballpark Tommy and KJ, who was at the game last night. I mean, 302 night. It looked like a bunch of fun you guys had.
Yeah, it was a blast. And I mean, you couldn't get any better than last night. I mean, beating the Penguins, I mean, a classic rivalry, one of the best Philadelphia sports rivalries, probably next to the Cowboys and the Eagles. I mean, the Penguins and the Flyers definitely have a great rivalry in this city. You could probably put the Mets and Phillies as well. But it was definitely one of those like old school battles, and it was awesome. It was awesome to see it. You could see the fans chirping at each other. Shout out to Chaos Chris. He was actually trolling some fans. And after the game, when the Flyers won, he was asking them, when's the last time the Penguins won a cup? I mean, to be honest, though, the Penguins have been more relevant than us. But it's all good. It was funny, though. It was a good troll, and it was pretty funny. But, yeah, definitely the Flyers look like they have a lot of young potential, same as the Sixers. This Zegras guy is awesome. This other guy, I think it's Brink. I'm trying to think his first name, right?
Bobby Brink has been on this team for years. Don't you desecrate the name of the great Bobby Brink. He has been here through the process of the Flyers rebuild.
They're on the brink of something great. God damn it.
Put some respect on my man's name. Otherwise, keep him out of your damn mouth.
Okay.
He was an artist.
Well, we know who's running Bobby Brink fan club on Instagram now.
Also, what's with this music?
What music?
You guys don't hear any music? There's like music coming out from my end. I don't know.
You don't got any music?
I think we turned off the music. Does it still sound like the country music in the beginning, like the soft?
Yeah, it just keeps playing on my end. Okay.
Has it been playing the whole past 47 minutes for you?
Pretty much.
I haven't heard any country crap.
No, I don't hear it. Jaden, do you hear it? Give a thumbs down if you don't. Give a thumbs up. So I guess it's
I don't hear any country music.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
So,
it's that music you came into.
That's my jam, man. That's my jam. Well, if on the Real Pod you guys have Tom's perspective, I hope you've enjoyed it. If on the Real Pod you have our perspective, count your blessings, because it sounds like Tom has been in the trap of Barney Hell over there.
Actually, it hasn't been the whole time. It started when you went to KJ's court.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think it is. I'll double check now.
I don't know what
and
happened.
Sure. But
a hacker, I guess. I don't know. But I mean, I'll tell you one thing too. With yesterday, it was awesome to see. Like, I mean, the refs sucked. The refs were horrible. But just the fan excitement was amazing. I'll tell you one thing, though. People did leave at times because they actually thought the game was over. So then you never saw them come back because, like, they called back a goal, like, twice. So you saw the Penguins fans leave first, and then you saw the Flyers fans leave second. But then some people still stayed. Like, I stayed. Like, me and Jaden and Joe, Joey Havens, Chris, and Mooner, we all stayed, and we were like, you know what, it's not over yet, not until we hear the last bell, which we didn't, and I mean we eventually did in overtime in the shootout, but yeah, it definitely was like one of those old school matchups, and it was awesome to see. And Sidney Crosby, I mean, it's always fun to just like start chanting Crosby sucks, because all of his lovers out there with all the Crosby jerseys, they get so ticked off and pissed off. So it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Sidney Crosby is such a crybaby. I've never liked that guy. That dude, I saw it a bunch today about how people were like, oh, Zegras backed away. That's the ultimate Sidney Crosby move. I like, he used to start fights all the time between Couturier and Giroux and Hartnell. Yep. when Hartnell was towards the end of his time with us, and then tried to like skate away like a scared little kid. Like Sidney Crosby, he is a abomination to hockey. He's like the ultimate soft guy in all of hockey. I hate that guy. I hate the Sid the Kid stuff. He's Sid the Suds. Who cares?
He's Sid the Sloth.
Sid the Sloth, whatever. Yeah. But that game was great to watch last night. The overtime was exciting. Thinking you lost, thinking you won, and then they Michkov with the great move that Bobby Bryce is an absolute artist.
Oh, that was insane.
I love what's your called? Sam Harrison.
Yeah.
The Flyers have sucked since ever since they brought in the shootout rule and like changed the rule where you don't just end in a tie. Ever since they brought in that shootout rule, they've sucked for years. Sam Harrison might be finally their answer in goal where they can actually win one.
Yeah.
I know Bobby Boucher had his legendary Brian Boucher had his legendary playoffs in 2010. But like historically speaking, we stink at shootouts. So it's probably nice to not fear a shootout and see that we can actually win some.
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, it seems like this team definitely could be maybe could be a postseason team. We'll see. I mean, we're gonna have to wait and see, but definitely they do seem like they are improved, and it's cool that they get to have Tocchet as the head coach right now, the manager of this squad.
Yeah, it is. And I think that they're going to be on the up and up. Excited to see what the Flyers can do, their future. I think that they're one of the bright spots of Philly. Who thought that at the end of this year, we would be talking about the Flyers and the Sixers as some of the bright spots of Philly sports? Funny how things can switch up. But moving along now to some of our last segments, let's go ahead and get into the Eagles talk. This was a much needed win. Interesting point right now where the Eagles are at in this season, right? They had a lot of stuff that went up and down with the bye week. I think Vic Fangio's had an overall good year. Jalen Hurts is having arguably an MVP type year. Saquon Barkley hasn't really been the piece that the Eagles have needed him to be, but it's been quite the storyline season. And I guess now the Birds are 5-2 going into the bye week, or are they 5-3? No, 6-2, right?
6.
Yeah. Yep. So 6 wins. I mean, that's pretty hard to do, but I'll let you take it first, Tom. What do you think about this giant revenge of a win?
I thought it was great. They played like a complete game. I got embarrassed. I remember when Jalen took that giant sack. I went, and then they handed off to Tank Bigsby. He broke off that 35-yard run to get the first down. And as soon as they handed the ball off, I went, oh, no. Why would you call that? Thinking he's going to get stuffed up the middle. Classic Andy Reid / Kevin Patullo move of just getting stuffed up the middle. And Erin and her mom just turned to me and go, that's why you call that play. See, this is why you can't be a negative Nelly or anything like that. And I had to eat my words. So that was my funny moment from this whole game. But like Saquon finally broke one off to start the game. Like he had his home run, which was great. Looks like he'll be okay from his groin injury. The defense looked good. Keely Ringo looked pretty good. That being said, though, like I'm glad they made today's trade. Like even if you move, what's his name to the outside, Cooper DeJean to the outside, I think you improve automatically there. Even if you keep Michael Carter second at slot where he's more comfortable. Ideally, I would have liked to get like somebody who like legitimately plays the outside slot or the outside corner position in rather than another slot corner. But like this, like Cooper DeJean's an automatic upgrade from Ringo and Adoree Jackson. Both of those guys are trash. I might even be able to cover better than those two. Like Adoree Jackson sometimes just gives up on plays. Like I don't know how many times I've seen footage of him just give up on a play. Like, dude, like you're in the NFL. Oh, getting paid millions of dollars. If you're gonna start giving up on plays, I'm gonna put on a freaking leather helmet and go in there for him. Like I'm like I can't stand Adoree Jackson. And Keely Ringo stinks, but at least he tries. Like I've never seen a play where that man gives up. Or like sometimes he makes boneheaded decisions. And his decision making needs to be better. That I can honestly say about Keely Ringo compared to Adoree Jackson. Adoree Jackson I've seen give up on plays. And that's the difference between the first game that we lost against the Giants and game 2 with the Giant revenge. Dude was concussed, so he couldn't play, and he couldn't give up on plays. Simple as that. Defense looked better. Defense, I think, still needs to improve. Pass rush still isn't really there. There were a lot of times they let Jackson Dart get away with his legs and stuff like that, and it's been a problem all year, not just against Jackson Dart, against everyone. So, offense was more complete. That's really all I have to say about the offense. They were complete for once. I didn't want to fire Kevin Patullo for once after a game. Like, last 2 weeks, he actually had decent play calling. I wasn't – Dan Orlovsky said it, and I was saying it too. It was getting to the point of Brian Johnson bad, of like I was predicting the plays. Oh, you're lining up under center. It's going to be a handoff to Saquon. Yeah, of course he was getting hit behind the line. And if you line up under center every time, and all you do when you're lined up under center is you hand the ball off, yeah, I can figure that one out. It doesn't take a rocket science. Instead, if I'm figuring it out, these guys getting paid millions of dollars to figure it out are going to figure it out. So I'm glad he finally threw some wrinkles in, figured out different ways, different route patterns to call, and just to mix up the looks. Like, look what happens when you mix it up just a little bit and have to keep the defense honest. All of a sudden, you have these big plays, and all of a sudden, you can have these great big games like you had. So, go ahead, Dutch. I took up too much time.
No. I'm listening still. I'm looking at also food in the background. I'm listening to everything you're saying, and actually, you're not wrong on anything you said. It was the first game that I didn't want to strangle Kevin Patullo like Homer Simpson and Bart is what I'm thinking in my head, because the play calling opened up. And I'm not saying it was good to see Saquon also have a game. And that was my Balboa's hot take. Shout out to Balboa Steaks, best cheesesteaks in Delaware. I said last week in my prediction, I thought that Barkley was going to have a 150-plus yard game. He did. So there you go. But yeah, I think that the team needed this. This was a Giant revenge. It's a good mental win too for the Eagles. Like, when you win in this dominating way going into the bye week and then you can get some rest, it's going to help the team out a lot. Sorry, my haircut's all messed up. I got to get my hair chopped, and I'm wearing this Spider-Man mask. But it helps out the mental very much so.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great game, great bounce back game for them against the Giants. I mean, obviously, not really a bounce back game for them with their last outcome with the Giants. I mean, the Giants fans came out before the game, and they were really excited. They were like, they felt like they were on top of the world. They thought they won the freaking Super Bowl after beating us. And it was really the Eagles that beat themselves that game. That was the main thing. Yeah, I mean, as Tommy was saying too, Adoree Jackson was awful. He is awful, and it's not going to change. Kaylee Ringo sucked too. But this time, I mean, Kaylee Ringo kind of stepped up for the most part. But I think this Eagles team in general stepped up, and we thought that we could not figure out the run at all. And I thought, you know what? Saquon's so good. There's no way that Patullo cannot get his hands on a running play. But he did. He definitely did. And not just one player he got going. He got another guy in Tank Bigsby going as well. So that was great to see. Because last week, Kevin Patullo showed that the passing game is still alive. With Jalen Hurts, obviously, People love to say that he's not a top 10 quarterback. I think right now he is showing that he is definitely one of those guys. He definitely is. He's had multiple 300 plus passing yard games. I think even at one point it was like 370 something in one of the games or something around that. Maybe it's 320 or something. I could be off the rails. But I think in this game, though, he only had 170, something like that, passing, if I'm not mistaken. But I think, though, in general, though, he doesn't need to have that much passing yards. And he's shown, like, when the running game's not doing well, that he can pass. He can. So they definitely, this weekend, as Tommy said, they definitely looked way more improved. They looked like they got their head out of their butt. I mean, they honestly did. So, I mean, I like what I saw. The defense looked way better. Defensive line looked way more aggressive. We were able to blitz, so that was great. We were able to read Jackson Dart's runs and his scrambles and everything like that. The defense was just way more they were way more prepared than they were in these other games. So, and the team just seemed more prepared. And I know the absence of A.J. Brown was definitely something that was supposed to play a factor. But you know what, though? The Eagles were able to distract everybody from that, and they were able to show that we don't really need A.J. all the time. And Jahan Dotson stepped up. Devontae Smith stepped up. Dallas Goedert stepped up. So shout out to those guys. I mean, they definitely did. So, but it was a great game. It's great to be there. And I got to say this, though. And prayers out to Cam Scattaboo, though. I mean, that was a gruesome injury. From my angle, I fortunately was not able to see the injury. But then somebody behind me showed me a clip, and I wish I never saw it. I'll tell you that.
It was gross.
Yeah. So, but prayers out to Scattaboo, and you don't ever like to see that. So, prayers out.
All right, well, let's get into our last topic. I know we're getting towards the time limit, but I want to give Joe Donahue a second because he's calling in to the show.
Yep.
Joe, we're going to have you talk about our last topic of the night. The Eagles made a signing today. They go out and get Michael Carter II. How are you feeling about this cornerback from the Jets and the impact that he's going to have?
Yeah, Dalt, I'm really excited about this. Obviously, I think the Eagles have been looking for a second corner for quite some time, and I'm hopeful about Michael Carter's contributions. He's played 5 games up to this point. And this season, and he's already got 13 tackles combined, I think, over the course of those 5 games. So he missed a few midway through the season, but and we also have to consider the fact that he's also playing for the hapless Jets, who just got their first win on Sunday, as we're evaluating his performance. But definitely, he's veteran. He's really got he's had that presence in the locker room. He's going to add some experience in the locker room. So that way guys like Cooper DeJean can learn from him. And I'm excited for what he's going to be able to bring to the Philadelphia Eagles once he learns the Vic Fangio defense. So,
Joe, I'll ask you this. Do you think it was it disappointing? I don't think it was disappointing, but was it kind of disappointing to see John Mechie go?
That's a good question. I think, definitely he has promise, but at a certain point, I think the Eagles had a bigger need at corner than they did holding on to a wide receiver. So yeah, it's going to be sad to see him go. This is the second time I think I saw today. This is the second time that he's been traded recently. So I think that it's not easy for him to have to deal with that, but I think at the same time, the Eagles had needs elsewhere, right? We still got really strong wide receivers 1 and 2, and I think the Jahan Dotson really made a name for himself at the wide receiver 3 slot as well. So
yeah. I just want to clear up with the people in the comments. I was not saying I was sad to see Mechie go. Not at all. No, I'm just asking Joe because I remember when we traded for him, we were excited. We were like, okay, this is kind of cool. Like we get another third receiver, and we thought he would be a bigger role in this offense. He was not at all. So that's why I'm asking the question to Joe. I'm just explaining to the viewers. But yeah, I agree. Mechie was kind of useless in our offense. He just didn't fit with our offense, I don't think.
Yeah, I feel bad for the guy as a person, but I mean, the Eagles had other needs.
Yeah, of course. So I think it was the right move, and they were able to dump off Mechie. So I was just asking the question because I did feel like we were excited for him, but it didn't pan out.
Yeah, Howie has rarely missed on a move that he has made. There have been, I mean, he's missed on other stuff, which has caused him to make like bad moves. But usually those are because he was trying to do something else and it didn't work. So, I mean, John Mechie in any other offense probably would have been exceptional. It's just a matter of, I mean, we've got A.J. Brown, we've got Devontae Smith, who really showed everybody why he's an underrated number 2. And then we had Jahan Dotson and a number of other receivers. I mean, Darius Cooper on Sunday did a good job as well. So, I mean, we've got a good receiver core.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Well, Joe, thank you for calling in. We will have you call in next week if you'd like. Sorry, we're just at the end of the show here, and I got to go eat some dinner. My stomach's growling.
I got you, Del.
Appreciate you, brother.
I wasn't even sure I was going to be able to call in anyway because I was covering a thing with for the HBCU game tomorrow with Sean Jackson and Michael Vick. So so they were having a little pre-show something or whatever. So I'm on the way back from that. So
nice.
Yeah, great show, guys, and
Thank you, man. Have a good night. We appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
But that's pretty much all we got. We don't need to go too much more in depth because I think Joe just gave a great analysis about that. There's not really much else to say. We're going to just see how it pans out. But other than that, I hope everybody has a great and safe Halloween. I'm going to go find some Halloween food right now to cure my stomach and get something in it. But I have to bring this up.
Happy Halloween, motherfuckers.
Every year we use it. There it is. It's back.
We
Sorry,
do.
Zep. I had to use it. But that's all we got. So I guess because Jack and Zep both aren't here.
Can I?
Yeah, you can do it actually. Here, let me get the lower third off and let me think if there's any other announcements. Oh, if you guys aren't doing anything, November 23rd, we have another watch party coming up. Klondike Kate's. Come be there. Come hang out. Moose, I know you'll be there. I'm excited to see you again. That was a ton of fun at Founding Brothers, what we did. And we're going to be doing another one at Founding Brothers. We're just picking a date. So once we get that date settled, I'm going to reach out to Founding Brothers and get that planned. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. All those little things really mean a ton. Help the channel out a ton. But KJ McCoy, take us out of here.
Arg. I know someone in the comments was wondering what I am. I'm a pirate. I got me little parrot toucan thing with me. But yes, let's take us out on the ship. And you know what? We need to wake up, Zep. It's not an intro. It's an outro. Hit that motherfucking button. Arrgh, happy Halloween.